Hello everyone, welcome to GS Core, and today I have with me All India Rank 363 Rishab Mittal. Rishab, first and foremost, congratulations on your success and welcome to this particular podcast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Rishab, सबसे पहले आप बताइए कि what has been your background in your studies?
Sir, I have done my mechanical engineering from Delhi Technological University in 2018.
All right, all right. And what made you choose sociology as your optional?
Sir, my friends were doing their preparation with sociology as optional.
Okay,
So they told me that material is enough and that is available in the market and the coachings are available. So sociology is a good optional. So
okay.
that was my yes.
ऋषभ प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट वेर द इनिशियल स्टेप्स टेकन बाय यू जब आपने सोशियोलॉजी एज एन ऑप्शनल चुना तो आपने सबसे पहले व्हाट डिड यू रेफर टू और आपने क्या किया था.
Sir, I was also undergoing GS coaching,
हम्म.
general studies coaching. So
हम्म.
in that particular, GS1 and GS2 had Indian society and social justice part.
राइट.
So that was being taken by Surinder sir.
ओके.
Uh, so I was initiated to that, and I also took coaching of sociology from Surinder sir only.
हम्म.
So in that particular way, I was initiated to sociology.
राइट. क्योंकि सुरेंद्र सर का टॉपिक निकला है तो टेल मी व्हाट वाज सो गुड अबाउट हिज टीचिंग मतलब व्हाट वेर द प्लस पॉइंट्स आपको किन चीजों ने सुरेंद्र सर के इन्फ्लुएंस किया इन हिज टीचिंग.
Sir, the batch size which Surinder sir had, it
हम्म.
was not very large. So there
हम्म.
was 50 to 60 students in particular,
हम्म.
and that helped in getting the personal attention from Surinder sir. So
राइट.
he used to ask, "Is there any doubt?" So he used to clear those particular doubts in class itself, and
राइट.
without clearing those doubts, he won't proceed further in his classes. So that was a very much plus point. And he also used to scold if we were not performing our duties as a student. So that particular thing, I think, worked very much in favor towards initiating to sociology and having the basics clear. Sir.
Right. So if I talk about the way in which you approach the subject ना तो प्लीज ये बताइए कि जैसे सोशियोलॉजी के बारे में इट इज सेड कि इट इज अ लेंदी सब्जेक्ट सो हाउ डिड यू मैनेज टू कवर द सिलेबस.
Sociology, in comparison to other subjects, is not that much lengthy.
ओके. ठीक है.
Okay. So the basics were cleared by Surendra sir's classes. And
राइट.
apart from that, I followed Nitin Sagman sir's book, which everyone
ओके.
else is also following from cover to cover.
राइट.
So that helped me to cover the topics in a very comprehensive manner. Plus, the class notes which were provided by Surendra sir helped a lot. So these were the two sources that I followed in all my attempts. And apart from that, I kept the syllabus in my hand whenever I was studying, and the PYQs also helped a lot.
राइट. Also, Rishabh, it is said that in sociology, na, NCRTs in the initial stages play a very important role. So, what is your take on that?
NCRTs, not only in sociology, but
Hmm.
also in GS, plays a role.
Hmm.
So, Indian society and the social justice part, class
Hmm.
11th and class 12th sociology NCRTs helped a lot.
Okay. Tell me about the balance between paper one and paper two of sociology. Matlab theory is in paper one more or less, and then Indian society may you have to apply that theory. So how did you connect the two? Because that is in a way hectic.
Yes, sir. So, firstly, one has to do paper one completely.
Hmm. Hmm.
After that, we can start with paper two, and
Hmm.
we can connect chapters such as from unit 5 to unit 10
Hmm.
of paper one that can be
Hmm.
connected with the sociology paper two, like
Right.
politics and work and economic life. And apart from that, religion, all these can be connected. And apart from
Right.
that, in paper two, Indian specific thinkers can be used, and the perspectives that have been there that can be
Hmm.
used.
Hmm. Right. Now coming to one of the most difficult but one of the most important parts of sociology, and that is thinkers. Thinkers are the base of any social science, basically. So, what was your mindset? विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू स्टडिंग थिंकर, और यहाँ पे सुरेंद्र सर का इन क्लास अप्रोच कैसा था टू टीच थिंकर्स?
Surendra sir gave the basic understanding of all the thinkers, plus the
हम्म.
context in which all the thinkers brought up their theories.
हम्म.
Because if one is not uh, frequently knowing about what the context of the thinkers were, one will not be able to understand what theory he has given at particular point of time. So
हम्म.
that particular thing held. And Surendra sir used to give 1 to 1.5 months to thinkers only. So that helped a lot because
हम्म.
without thinkers, other chapters will not be able to, you will not be able to do that good in other chapters.
राइट, राइट, राइट. एंड व्हाट अबाउट, आई वुड से, मेकिंग नोट्स? सो जब आप नोट्स बनाते हैं किसी भी ऑप्शनल के, इन जनरल एंड सोशियोलॉजी इन पर्टिकुलर, please let the aspirants know what should be the parameters to make those notes.
Notes should not be very much lengthy. They
Hmm.
have to be like 1 page or 2 page for a particular topic that has been given in the syllabus.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
but one thing has to be made sure that you should have notes of all the topics that are given in the syllabus. Do not leave anything. That is
Right,
one important thing. Yes, sir.
right. सोशियोलॉजी पे एक आरोप लगता है, अब आप बताइए कि सच है कि नहीं, कि इट इज अ सब्जेक्ट ऑफ इंग्लिश स्पीकर्स. इज इट ट्रू?
I don't think so. Sir.
ओके.
One needs to have the basic understanding and the clarity. And I think that the material of Hindi medium is also available.
राइट,
That can be taken. So
राइट.
I'm not
सो
very much sure about that. Sir.
right. So if a student of vernacular medium chooses English as his medium of language for UPSC, so can he comfortably study sociology and write answers in it?
I don't think that I'm the right person for that. But yes, the materials is available, coachings are available. So one can definitely understand the
Hmm.
sociology as a subject in comparison to other subjects that are available. So
All right. Now coming to the aspect of contemporary issues. Now sociology is a very dynamic subject, and you do require to bring in current affairs. So आपका उसमें approach क्या था? Did you follow any special newspaper or any special magazine for it, or was a regular newspaper good enough?
so regular newspaper was good enough. Apart
Hmm.
from that, the knowledge one gains from GS can be
Hmm.
applied in sociology as well. So both the mix up played a role in my answers.
Right, right. Uh, what will you say helped you to gain an upper hand over the vocabulary of sociology? देखिए, every subject has its own language, I will say it has its own vocabulary, तो sociology के बारे में भी वैसा ही होगा. So वो vocabulary, because you are not from the background of sociology, आप engineering background से है, you transformed into sociology, तो वो grip कैसे आया आपके languages में, आपके आपके vocabulary में sociology के language का grip कैसे आया, और वहाँ पे what will you say from the point of view of classroom ने आपकी कैसे मदद की?
In the classroom, what sir was teaching, we got to know what was important in that particular chapter or topic.
Hmm.
So that helped to know, okay, this particular point is important, or this vocab can be used specifically in in an answer to make it sociological.
Hmm.
Apart
Hmm.
from that, main focus should be on perspectives rather than on thinkers.
Hmm.
6 thinkers are given in paper one, and 3 or 4 thinkers are given in paper two,
Hmm. Hmm.
cumulatively.
Hmm.
So, apart from that, not much more thinkers need to be memorized. Rather, the perspectives that have been given by all these thinkers needs to be taken uh, into the answers every now
Right,
and then.
right, right, right. And tell me basically about case studies. Sociology also requires a good grip over case studies. ठीक है. एंड मैंने मतलब when I was an aspirant मैं सुरेंद्र सर के लेक्चर देखता था इंडियन सोसाइटी के. So Indian society maybe he would enrich you with his case studies. So how was it in sociology when it came to case studies in his class?
He used to give topic-wise case studies also. And apart from that, I also added the case studies in the last 3 to 4 years that were happening in India and around the world. Uh, so that helped.
ठीक. देखो, there is an overlap between GS and sociology, right? So while writing the answers of GS, how would you restrict yourself by not getting into the domain of sociology?
Some points are bound to come in GS from
Right,
sociology,
right,
so
right.
that is not an issue. But
Hmm,
yes, do not use very much vocab that has been taught in sociology classes or the perspectives. Write
hmm,
very general answers, but to the
hmm,
point in GS also in the Indian society and social justice. I would
hmm.
say that the current affairs and the static part that is available in NCRTs would suffice for the GS part of Indian society and social justice.
राइट. क्या कभी प्रिपरेशन के दौरान लगा कि रॉन्ग ऑप्शनल आई हैव पिक्ड अप?
I would say no because every time I gave mains, I scored above 250 marks. So optional is one thing that saved me and helped me get a rank. So I would not say like that.
राइट.
It was
तो
the right
एवरी
pick.
राइट, सो एवरी टाइम यू वर स्कोरिंग अबाउट 250, सो हाउ डिड यू बिल्ड अप योर स्ट्रेटेजी? अपने अपने स्ट्रेटेजी कैसे बिल्ड किया कि हाँ ठीक है, मतलब देयर मस्ट बी समथिंग ना, मतलब देयर हैज टू बी सम मेथोडोलॉजी जो आपको वो रिजल्ट दे रहा था हर बार. मतलब समटाइम्स इवन 220 इज डिफिकल्ट इन सोशियोलॉजी. आई हैव सीन स्टूडेंट्स. सो 250 हर बार आना, प्लीज एक्सप्लेन दैट modus operandi to our students.
So the basics needs to be clear.
Hmm,
Command over thinkers and the
hmm,
perspectives per se. Plus the syllabus you have to learn that by heart. Even
hmm,
if you're not getting any point to write in a particular answer, you can
hmm,
use those syllabus points from different chapters to make multiple points in an answer. So that will
hmm,
help. And one has to revise, revise, and revise
hmm.
without going after multiple sources. That will help. So
Right. And what would you say are common mistakes committed by aspirants of sociology optional?
uh, I have friends who focus more on thinkers and not on perspectives. So that
Hmm.
is one point. And
Right.
when one is not able to clear, like when I was not able to clear the exam, I also
Hmm.
ran after multiple sources, which is not a very good strategy. One
Right.
has to revise the only source that is available, and
Hmm.
that one has been doing from the start.
Right. Okay. Uh, would you recommend engineering students or students from non-sociological background to take up sociology? मतलब in general I am asking, not because you have cleared the exam. ठीक है, क्या वो transformation easy है या वो transformation difficult है? What do you say?
It depends on one's interest only. If
Hmm.
one is comfortable with the engineering subject, there is no doubt that one can go with that. But
Hmm.
coming to sociology, the guidance is more available, comparable to the engineering subjects,
Hmm.
and it also has certain overlap with GS. So it helps to have certain aspects covered in GS syllabus as well. Plus essay also, one essay definitely comes from the sociological background, so that also helps.
Right. And did sociology as a subject bring any change in you?
That is for other persons to uh, see. I am not very much sure about that, but yes, it
All
has helped me to know the Indian society and the different perspectives in a very holistic manner, I would say.
right. Now coming specifically to the role of teacher, I would say. Matlab, as you told me that you were fortunate to have Dr. Surendra Singh sir as your teacher in sociology. So if we could focus upon apart from classroom, if we could focus upon the way in which he mentored you, ठीक है. So can you please tell me, मतलब वो process आप उनके mentorship का please describe कर पाएंगे?
He used to also give us homework, so
Hmm.
which we have to do in after the class.
Hmm.
So he used to check the answers in the class itself and
Right.
give us feedback. So that also helped. Plus, any extra material that he wanted to give, he would
Hmm.
bring and he would give us the PDF or the hard copy, which we can read from that. So that also helped in one way or
Okay,
the other.
so basically filtration of material was done by sir himself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about test series? Matlab, tell me about the way in which a student with optional of sociology should, rather than that, how should a student basically of any subject it might be approach a test series?
I'm not the right person for that. I didn't write any sociology test
Okay.
or per se GS test.
Huh.
So I basically focused on PYQs only. If one wants
Okay.
to give the test series, one can give for the speed and to know whether he has been able to revise the subject properly or not. Uh, that way, it can help. So,
Okay. So tell me, how did you take help of PYQs? वो आपने कैसे किया?
so last 5 to 10 years, PYQs are very important because the
Right.
topics in sociology or any other optional are getting repeated most of the time. So 50 to 60% of the paper will get repeated, and one will be able to get to know what kind of questions will be asked in a particular year or from a particular chapter. So that helps to have an idea about the examiner's mindset. So that helps.
Okay. Okay. Also, what I would like to ask from the perspective of, again, sociology itself is, in GS paper 4, is there any influence या फिर ये सिर्फ marketing gimmick है that some teachers of sociology play? Is there any impact of sociology as an optional on your marks in GS paper 4?
So I would not say that there is direct impact, but yes, topics like caste or religion that can help you form your answers in the case studies and even in part A of GS4. So that will, in subconscious mind, will definitely help to gain more points in a GS4.
Right. Okay. Also, if you could tell me again from the perspective of Dr. Surendra Singh sir, कि कोई ऐसा इंस्टेंस जहां पे you felt there is difficulty in understanding the topic, ठीक है, and his advice basically help you, if there is any instance, if there is such instance.
So there was one instance in Thinker Marks. So
अच्छा.
that two or three topics I was not able to understand. So he kept teaching us again and again until we were able to fully grasp that particular topic.
Right. Right. uh, Rishabh, even after your course got completed, ठीक है, your course with Surendra sir got completed, was he in touch with you? Would he solve your doubts? Would he mentor you even after your course got completed?
Yes, in 2022 when I gave interview, so I
Hmm.
got in touch with him. He was very much available to clear my doubts at that particular point of time as well. So yes, even after the completion of the course, he was available. If you are able to, if you are willing to give your 100%, sir will definitely give his 100% also.
Right. एंड व्हाट अबाउट, मतलब जब हम लोग पीवाईक्यू का बात कर रहे थे, सो वाज ही द पर्सन जिन्हें आप पीवाईक्यूज अपने लिख के दिखाते थे उस वक्त?
नहीं सर, उस टाइम तो सिलेबस कंप्लीशन में ही फोकस
राइट.
रहता था. PYQ
राइट.
started a bit later after the classes got over.
राइट. Okay. Rishabh, last couple of questions. So we are in that mode of मतलब that mode of preparation, or we are at that point of time ना जहाँ पे there are almost 65 days now left for the mains examination, almost 65 days. So what is your advice to those students who are writing their exam mains examination in 2025?
So two or three advices will be there to
Hmm.
complete the syllabus, the loopholes that are remaining, cover that from a particular basic source which you have been following. And apart from that, focus on perspectives, understand the perspectives, and solve PYQs, and give one or two tests if you want to. Apart from that, PYQs will be sufficient if you have a grasp over, command over the basics of the subject. So,
राइट. सो बिफोर मेंस, मतलब दिस इज अ पर्सनल क्वेश्चन, बिफोर मेंस आप सुरेंद्र सर से क्या एडवाइस मांगते थे?
सर यही एडवाइस रहती थी, जो डाउट्स वगैरह थे वो क्लियर हो जाएं और उसके बाद बस बेसिक्स क्लियर रहें, यही सब एक बार बात हो जाती थी तो सही रहता था सबके साथ.
राइट. एंड व्हाट अबाउट हिज नेचर, मतलब इन क्लास इज टीचर्स टीचर, मतलब एकदम कंजर्वेटिव टीचर ही इज, बट व्हेन ही मेंटर्स, मतलब मैंने देखा है, ही इज अ डिफरेंट पर्सन ऑल टुगेदर.
Yes, he will scold you. He will also give you personal attention, and he will make sure that you understand that particular topic or that subject. So,
Right. Rishabh, just an advice for those students again who are writing in 2025. कि एग्जामिनेशन के अंदर वो अपना कूल कैसे मेंटेन करे, एंड हाउ शुड दे मेक श्योर कि पेपर कंप्लीट हो जाए ऑप्शनल का।
स्टार्टिंग से ही सर स्पीड मेंटेन करके रखनी है,
हम्म।
और क्वेश्चन सिलेक्शन अच्छे से होना चाहिए। जो आपको
हम्म।
क्वेश्चन सेलेक्ट करने होते हैं, 3 क्वेश्चंस आपको सेलेक्ट करने होते हैं,
हम्म।
तो वो सब सही होना चाहिए। और उसके बाद बस लिखते रहो, ऐसा ही रहता है। इसमें ज़्यादा दिमाग लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। पेपर
राइट।
अच्छा होगा आपका, आप बस लगे रहो उसमें।
राइट। ओके। एंड उन बच्चों के लिए क्या सजेशन है हु एस्पायर टू राइट मेंस विद सोशियोलॉजी ऑप्शनल इन 2026?
सर यही है कि अपना सिलेबस कंप्लीशन पे फोकस रखिए। Before December, sociology or the optional which you have, the syllabus should be complete. You should have once gone through the PYQs, and after that, focus on GS. And in between the prelims and mains, one can again study the sociology or the optional subject that one has.
Would you recommend them to have Dr. Surendra Singh sir as their teacher, as their
Definitely,
faculty?
sir.
Okay.
Definitely, sir.
Okay. One last piece of advice to those students who could not clear their prelims this year.
It is a cycle. You have minimum 6 attempts, so do not get disheartened. You will be there at one point of time. If you have given your 100%, you will definitely be in the list at in one attempt or the next attempt. So लगे रहो बस end तक.
Right. Now this is a question, मतलब ये एक फरमाइशी क्वेश्चन है from our students. They want to know two things basically. मतलब ये एक क्वेश्चन के दो सब क्वेश्चंस है. So first is, did sociology play a role in your interview? And in interview, what do you feel was the most difficult question that was being asked to you?
Yes, sociology definitely played a role in my interview because 2 or 3 questions were asked, which
Hmm.
unfortunately I was not able to answer very well,
Oh, okay.
uh, because those were very specific terms that were asked.
Okay.
So yes, optional
Could
best.
you recall the terms that were asked?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to
No
recall.
problem, no problem. And what was the most difficult question according to you that was asked to you in the interview?
It was on the expected lines only, the
Oh,
interview. So was okay, I would say.
ठीक है. Thank you so much, Rishabh. Thank you for your time. Thank you for advising the aspirants. One promise I will take though from you कि आप एस्पिरेंट्स को इंस्पायर करते रहेंगे और उनके डाउट सॉल्व करते रहेंगे. कैन आई ट्रस्ट यू ऑन दैट?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.